So, are you gonna throw at me, game? Do we have a boss? Is it boss time already? Feels like it should be boss time. Oh, giant thing with cores. Multiple cores, even.
Destroy the core.
So we have the largest of shootery things. That's interesting, usually that's... well... I forget, yeah, we are now we're on stage 4, okay. Oh, well, that's a thing to avoid then. I was not aware that that would be as such. Oh, and this time we didn't even have to dodge it, it just went away on its own and everything was cool. And by that I mean I murdered it before it had a chance to actually take me out. That's getting harder to dodge now. They're definitely amping up. Okay, got Blue Crush. Can we have more than 4 enemies? Well, we killed 5 with 1 shot. Hey, no. Did not see that down there, but I don't want to pick that up right now. Oh, and wow, we've passed 200,000 and still no free life, so maybe that's not a thing in this version. Ooh, Moai stage already. Well, not really already, since it's stage 5, but even so. So yes, the Moai heads are an absolute staple of the Gradius series. They are in every dang one of the games. Always shooting their little multicolored rings. And you can only damage them when their mouths are open. Now, the boss of Gradius 3's Moai stage was a pair of giant Moai heads. Let's see if they can top that. Or if they'll throw in something entirely unrelated to Moai heads. Also, in Gradius 3, the ones that were facing away from you would then turn around to face you and actually, you know, be useful by firing at you. Guess that is not the case here. They don't seem to be... No, they only will fire at you if you are in front of them, I guess. Or as you're getting near to them. Huh. Interesting. Anyways. Shouldn't be too much longer going through the field of Moai heads. And no, it's never really explained why there are large expanses of Moai heads in space. It's just one of those things. Okay. This is bad. I need many more of those. Ooh. Moai heads that replenish themselves and just keep coming back. And they turn around too. How about that? Getting more advanced by the second. And it also is worth noting that the Moai heads came back in Parodius, of course, and also in YY World, where the Moai head was a playable character. And he was actually among the strongest. I think the Moai head and King Kong were pretty much tied as far as who was the stronger character. And if you have not checked that game out, I absolutely recommend it. Get the translation patch, and preferably follow a walkthrough since, well, I guess it's not too horrendously bad, but even so, it's still something that will take a lot of trial and error to figure out which character to go with first, and who to rescue, who to pick up next, where to find all the hidden secret objects and items and weapons and everything. Definitely an A+ game, though. Oh, and also, there was a game called Moai-kun on the Famicom. Never released in the US. You played as a Moai head, and you had to rescue your little Moai girlfriends. And it was a puzzle game. I guess, like, action platforming puzzle, but still, mostly puzzle. slightly less recommended since it's just a puzzle game and there's not really anything too great about it. Holy, well that's new. So yeah, 3 Moai heads, and they come out to attack you. Okay, we got one of them nearly. Ah, hey, there goes him. Now let's focus on... what are you doing up there? No walking at me. Oh, we actually nearly destroyed... Okay! Destroyed the walking mechanisms. What about you? You can even open your mouth again. I guess we're going back to this formation, so sure. Come on, open up. There you go. Perfect. Okay, stage 5. What do you got for me? We're all dying very quickly, so I don't have to deal with that. Definitely not going to give them the chance to let all the bullets fly, because then it becomes near impossible to dodge everything. Okay, which stage? Oh. Ugh. The internal stuff stage. Yep, where everything looks like bones and organs and such sort like that. Oh. Okay then, that kinda sucked. Let's work on getting through here and demolishing everything. Or, you know, not demolishing everything because it spits out so many of these little non-destructible things. Oh, and we're already lost our force field again. Hey, red blood cells, that's a nice touch. And muscle fibers, too. This is probably among the better internal stages in the Gradius series.
Force field.
Of course, nothing as a, let me through. No, I'm fine. Let me through so I can keep talking. Okay. Really, nothing can, take down Abadox as the king of internal shmups. That thing has just gore as its, like, main shtick, its main, thing throughout. I probably would recommend Abadox. I think it's decent enough. It's not anything truly amazing, but it is worth seeing just to, you know, it is worth playing through just to see everything that it has going for it, all the nastiness and all the bosses and such. I mean, the very first boss is sort of inside-out muscle fiber dog, so there you go. Yeah, less of that. Okay, twin lasers, not a particularly useful weapon against this sort of thing. Go ahead and mark save state 3 as well, just as a precautionary method. Okay, game, anytime you want to be done with this freaking regrowing wall, I would be very happy with that. Ooh, right. Okay, come on. Let me... Okay, we are done with that thing. That is another staple of the Gradius series, although usually it doesn't regrow quite that fast. Usually it's a good deal easier to break on through. Okay, that ain't gonna work. Not at all. I'll just shimmy on through. Oh, being a bit more careful than that. Being... Yes, okay. Excellent. These last 3... I get my force field back. Haha. Okay, boss time. Oh god. Oh jeez. So, that's a thing. That's a really awesome thing, actually. How many? Oh jeez. How many is it going to throw at us? Okay, and, oh, no, never mind. Thought it was dead, but no, it was just the arms. Now it's dead. Awesome. Let's get back to being in place for having our force field for as soon as this one runs out. Now we go into stage 7, and assuming things continue as they always do in the Gradius game, we're not on the last stage yet. I think it usually has 8 stages. But, you know, 7th stage is not usually a picnic, as it were. And I noticed that the warm-up there, the sort of get ready part of the stage, was much shorter than usual. Also noticing I can't destroy these things, so that's a problem. Yeah, no, all of you, go away. Oh jeez, okay. So this is gonna be difficult. Wow, just in seconds lost everything. All the bullets, all the unbreakable crystal asteroids, and all of the burst effects on killing the enemies. Yeah, this one's a bit insane, to say the least. Oh jeez. Hey! Potentially backed myself into an unwinnable corner, but good enough. We will recoup our losses and get another force field later on, hopefully. Good enough. Actually saving now, destroying all of them, not save stating into running into a crystal asteroid. Good freaking lord, this is insane. Okay, now let's work our way back up to a force field. Hope we don't have too much more of crystal asteroid fields. Let's wait it out. Maybe they'll give us, well, a single enemy which is not affected by the crush. How about that? That's something coming in from the upper right. Looks like we're following a comet. Well, this lineup of things was only mildly ridiculous. Oh no. That was actually pretty cool, this gigantic lineup of enemies. And of course now they all start firing. Oh jeez, I let the lineup get ahead of me. And... yeah, that's bad. Let's, can we? No, we absolutely cannot. Stay right here. a little bit higher, a little bit faster. Okay, I will accept. No, how can I accept that? That is terrible. Once again, into a bit of a bind in terms of save stating myself into a corner. I guess it's time to dodge. As I mentioned, I am not particularly good at bullet hells, but there we go. Okay, we've reached the end of the comet and suddenly flew away. So, what are you gonna... Well then, that was fast. Guessing it's gonna be some kind of charge-up laser beam kind of deal. No, there's 4 of them. Interesting. What else do? You gotta do something else, because that's a really simple pattern for this late in the game. Oh, now you're doing something different. So, do we want to be inside or outside? It looks like inside is acceptable, just so long as we can dodge. There we go. That's what you want to do. You want to just move back and forth a lot in order to get all your options in a row. And then just barrage the hell out of things.
Force field.
Okay, so going into stage 8, this will probably be the final stage, but who knows, they may throw in a stage 9 and 10 and any number of higher things other than that, but we'll see. Traditionally, stage 8 is the last stage of a Gradius game. Also traditionally, the final boss doesn't actually attack you, it just kinda sits there and does nothing, and if you wait long enough, many times, it will just self-destruct. So we'll see if that tradition holds true, or if this one breaks the cycle and decides to actually fight for its life. And now we get the cyber stage, where we go into the highly mechanical, technological base of metal and bright flashing lights and such. And also speed, it would seem. Really curious if there's going to be dead ends as well, but I suppose we'll have to... Ah, there are going to be dead ends. Bastard of a game. Whoa, 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 whoa. Definitely one of those ones that would take insane skill to actually do this on the real console. Your reaction time and your control over the game would both have to be practically perfect to get through here. This is... Oh, jeez. And we gotta get... Okay, let's see. We can do this. We may not be able to do this. We may have to wait and get through